Hey guys, Cody3 here, and welcome to episode 3 of Buyin Munich. Anyways, before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to FootCoinEmporium.com. They're the cheapest, quickest, and most reliable place to buy your FIFA 14 Ultimate Team coins. And if you use the discount code Cody3, you will get 5% off all your orders. So that is pretty fucking sweet. Anyways, we start this episode off by taking a look in our transfer targets. And we do only have one player, so it was quite a poor episode for trading. I did find it quite difficult, it must be said. This chart was one of maybe about 120 players plus that I bid it on, and I just seemed to lose them all. It was in the middle of the night, so I was quite surprised. Maybe I just need to go about it a different way, maybe try some different trading techniques. I do have a few trading techniques that have been working, but I obviously didn't put it into play for this episode, which was quite evident by the fact that I only won one player. But yeah, I will be showing you guys them techniques over the course of the series, and by the end of it, we will all be trading kings and we'll all have amazing Bayern Munich teams. Anyways, I did get a free silver pack because I logged onto the web app and EA decided to be nice to me, and you'll see the price that I sold Jared there for, and after tax we ended up making a whopping profit of 1300 coins off him. But hey, it did give us enough coins to go and pick up some players, but it wasn't before we jumped straight back into the store again and we got another free gift from EA. So they're just absolutely chucking them at me like there is no tomorrow. That's what I'm going to go with. Yeah, that's the line I'm going to use. Anyways, it was only a bronze pack. It was kind of shit, but I did get 100 coins, which was quite nice. Stored the rest in the club, and I'm going to go through them and sell them later. Anyways, I did pick up our bronze goalkeeper. I did forget about him when I was picking up the bronze players. He just snuck by me, but I did go back for him and rescue him, and I decided to launch him into my team. And I also made the first gold signing of our team, and it's probably one of well, I don't know if he would be the worst Bayern Munich player in terms of all their gold players, but he definitely wouldn't be one of the best anyways, mainly due to the fact that he is so fucking slow. But I'm not gonna lie guys, I have played a few games with this new team, and Van Buiten isn't actually that bad. He's strong, he's good in tackles, his pace doesn't really feel like it is what it is, you know? It is what it is, cause anyways, Radar and goals, yeah, I think that's how you say his name, and then we've got Van Buiten in the team. So we've now got 8 Bayern Munich players in our starting lineup, and that isn't too bad. There is 3 other players, and you know who I'm going to be really sad to see go? It is none other than Nicholas Bentner up front. He has been absolutely banging the goals in for me. He's been amazing for me, so we've got to replace all them players. And I did jump in and decide to play some games, and just while this game is getting jumped into, I want to talk a bit about the formation again. I know I brought it up in the first episode asking you guys what formation I should use, but I didn't realize that there was one flaw in this plan to go at 4-2-3-1 wide, and it was the fact that Bayern Munich only have one left-sided midfielder, and that is Ribery, and he's probably going to be one of the last players that we end up buying in the team. So I was wondering, could I use a different formation up to that point? And then I suppose when I bind the last few players like Robben and Ribery, I can go with the 4-2-3-1 wide, throw them in there. So yeah, let me know what formation would suit me without needing Ribery. So yeah, basically just for the starter team. Anyways, my opponent did get a guy sent off, and in the 21st minute, look at that for amazing work by Bentner. Lets it through his legs and then powers it home. And again, here you'll see Murphy links up with Natko, who finesses it off the post, but he manages to get the second bite of the cherry, and he ate the shit out of that cherry to make it 2-0. And into the second half, and a great through ball into Weiser and the chip. Look at that. That was so sexual. Oh my god, what an amazing chip. But you didn't see all my missed chips throughout the game. There was quite a few. I'd say I had about 10 chips off target where it either just went over the bar, went wide, but this guy was bringing out his keeper quite a bit, so I did have to attempt it. So if I did have some gold maestros in my team like Robben and Ribery and all of them amazing players, perhaps I could have scored more of them. But anyways, my opponent did decide to take the cowards option, and he quit. Connection has been lost to your opponent, but hey, I don't mind. I was 3-0 up. I was gonna win anyways, and you'll see the stats there. 11 of them shots off target, I'm gonna go with, were chips that weren't successful, but thankfully I did get my chip in the end. And we do get off to an amazing start in Division 9. We do now have 3 points, so it's not too bad. It's 13 to gain that championship. I got so excited. Well, not excited. I got so, excuse me, I got so what's the word, scared, I suppose, that I pulled my controller out of the socket because I seen Doumbia and Drogba up front. Them two amazing players up front, and I knew it was going to be tough. And look at Drogba, he's an absolute animal, man beast. He fends off my defender and he scores a beautiful goal. But anyways, I hit straight back with Weiruk just before the half-time whistle. And into the, well, it wasn't actually in the second half because he did have another chance and he took this ever so beautifully. What a goal by the main man, Drogba, up front. And into the second half, Drogba does complete his hat-trick. Fuck you, Drogba, fuck you. 3-1 it is now, and basically we're on the brink of our first defeat in Bayern Munich. It wasn't good. I did manage to grab one back by Nicholas Bentner, and in the 85th minute the ball bobbles around. Bentner grabs it here and finesses it by his keeper to bring it back to 3-3. I could not believe it. Nicholas Bentner is the absolute man. You should go out and buy him if you haven't already. He's such an amazing player. And I'm not going to lie, guys, Van Boyten got sent off for that challenge, but I genuinely don't think it was that bad of a challenge. I think I won the ball. You can have another look at it again. But yeah, Drogba got 3, Nicholas Bentner got 2, and it did end in a draw. So we do add 1 point on to our Division 9 run, our Division 9 league. And yeah, as you'll see there, the stats were so even. I had 10 shots, he had 9. We both had 7 on target. Possession was quite even. So it was quite an even match, other than the fact that he had 2 amazing strikers. Anyways, on into the last game of this episode. And this guy has some decent players in his team. He's obviously got one of the Premier League's best players at this moment in time in there, Aaron Ramsey. He's got Mandanda in goals. And it did take until the 70th minute to open up the score line. No, it wasn't the 70th minute. It's got to be about the 72nd minute. Anyways, the ball does get crossed. And who's there? The main man, Nicholas Bentner, to head home. I mean, guys, no joke. Bentner is amazing. Like, I'm a Chelsea fan, and I'm saying that, you know, like, I know that doesn't really make any difference in FIFA, but Bentner, trust me, go out and buy him. He is amazing. And you'll see there, his keeper should have done a lot better, but Weiruk puts it in to the back of the net. And once again, Bentner with that touch. Oh, and that chip. What a beautiful chip. Bentner's the man. Go buy him. What a player. Anyways, with just seconds remaining, he takes a shot, puts it over the bar. And I can only guess that he did just switch his Xbox off and go for a cheeky wank. Anyways, that is the end of the third game, and indeed the end of this episode, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the shit out of that like button, and if you haven't already, do go subscribe to my channel. And look at that, we're up to 7 points in Division 9. That is pretty sweet. And as I was saying at the start of the episode, if you do want to go purchase some Ultimate Team coins, go check out footcoinemporium.com. A link to their website will be in the description below. And don't forget to use the discount code CoolieBooth3. And I will see all you sexy mofos next time.